Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I know I've been away for 6-7 weeks. I'll do a little video about explaining what's been going on over the last sort of few weeks. The reasons why I had the absence and that are coming up fairly shortly. I just want to get my Sunday haul just on to say I am getting back into it again and hitting and starting to go out there and hit some more boot sales. So this is a few things I picked up. I've got 2 table loads, so this is the first table and the second table. Okay, so this is part 2, and let's go back to the main one. Right, so there was a few fails sort of along the way. I let my heart give me one thing, and I found out actually didn't really work out at all. But there's some fairly good deals sort of I picked up at the same time as well. So the first thing is, let's just start off with what I've got in front of me. So this is a Tommy Loadmaster play set. I paid £2.50 for this. The lady sort of showed me it sort of went along. No, I ain't got the things down. Yeah, it sort of was going around, sort of coming on there. So I thought, okay, the motor's working, that's fine. Oh, just can't turn it off now. The motor's working fine. It looked all there, so I paid £2.50. I've just set it up just for the photo now. I found out the back tipper truck of Percy was missing. The camera's really far away today. I don't know why I've got it. I think I've got the wrong lens on. It's probably why. Yeah, so it's not complete. It's only got 4 balls as well. So it's only got 4 little balls. But other than that, it seems to be a fairly good set. So what I might just do is sell it, break it down and sell it as spares. I'll probably get far more than £2.50 off just selling it as spares anyway. So that is that set. Another thing I've got just onto this side is another tech deck sort of bundle again. He wanted 50p each for the skateboards, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 boards. So you want a 50p each, that's £8 just for the boards, sort of long. But then he goes, well, you can, if you take the whole lot, you can have it for a tenner. So I got all the boards. We got a little skate park Tony Hawk police car on here. This is a tech deck, opens out to a massive tech park. Opens right out and has a full park on there. We've got a third-party sort of ramp sort of in there. There's also a big bag of other ramps and all sorts of connections and sort of stuff inside that bag there, and a build your own workshop at the same time as well. So there seems to be quite a few things still left inside that, so I need to work out which ones have actually been built your own and which ones aren't. So this one looks like a cardboard one, so this one maybe come out of that set. But I paid a tenner for the whole lot. I've just recently sold a tech deck bundle, fairly sort of same, smaller in size, for £35–40. So I'm quite optimistic I'll get far more than a tenner back for that. So that is that one on there. I was walking around and there was this old, battered, dirty, old Nerf Fit Vortex. I don't even know it works or anything, but she wanted 50p for it, and I thought, well, if I can get it, I've got a magazine at her in the shed. If I can get the batteries in there and it does work, I'll quite happily pick up a battery cover, clean it up, and probably get about 15–20 quid out of it. Sort of on there. So 50p, if it works, it doesn't. If not, I'll just sell it as spares myself. And then that's all the things I paid for that side of it. I've got some other stuff down here, I'll show you in a sec. I got this bundle here. It was the very last part of the day. It must have been coming up to 11:30, and I walked past the stall, and suddenly he just shouted, "Everything free." It's one of those house clearance sort of people. So I thought, okay, have a mosey round. I picked up these 2 Cooper medicated walking sticks. I noticed that I had a quick look at them last night. They go for about anything between £7 and £10 each. So that's the first little pickup. I've got a new and sealed 1,500 piece jigsaw. So again, Christmas time, probably about £7–8 for that. Free, so I'm not too fussed. We've got a General Sir Peter de la Bullard, yeah, so this is talking about Desert Storm. So a book on here, fairly good condition, it's got a few photos and that sort of stuff in there. Again, it was free, it's probably going to be about a £6 book. I haven't checked that one yet at all. And then I've got a massive box of National Geographical magazines. I mean, these are well heavy. I did carry them for around about nearly 400 metres, and they were well heavy. I checked up on these things, and you can get £12. You can get anything from £7 a book right up to £20–30 for 12 books. Just in my hand here, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 books in there. So let's say it's 15 sort of piles of 15. So I've got 30 books average sort of on here. No, 60 books, sorry. So 60 books from 1994, 96, 95, 97. They look to be big runs. So what I'm probably going to do is get a run of 12 books from the 90 over there, and probably aim for £25–30 per run. And I got that free of charge. I didn't pay a penny. And the last thing I picked up was for this sort of thing was a set of webbing. I've started with my army cert, the store sort of come up. This one is a fully made custom webbing set, so very, very good. It's got ammunition pouches, water bottle, four water bottle pouches, one utility pouch on there, two grenade pouch, two smoke grenade pouches, an entrenching tool pouch, roller pin belt, a utility strap for the thing on there, and two plastic cuffs on the inside with the yoke, with the main yoke and the belt. So again, good set. I paid a tenner for this. I can get around about 70 to 80 quid for a full setup like that, or £10 a pouch. So very, very happy with that pickup, and then plus it fits me as well, really. Nice little set of pouches on there. So that's table one. I'm now going to switch over to my media section for table two. So I forgot to mention as well, inside the Tech Deck bundle, I also picked up a load of these sort of tracks as well. And what these are, I've never seen them before. They are for the BMX tracks. So the old dirt bikes, dirt BMX, this sort of raceway. So again, another nice little haul out of that first £10. There's about 6 of these ramps which is bunged in. I just thought I'd just bung them in there, so I was putting them away. Okay, continuing on with part two now. So this is all the media sort of side of it. Again, I turned up. I didn't really turn up too early to these car boot sales. I turned up around about, must be first one about 9:30 to the first car boot sale. The second car boot sale I turned up for, I went there about 11 o'clock because I got some breakfast from McDonald's with the kids. So I didn't really turn up too late. I didn't turn up too early, and this is I got a fairly good haul for the time I actually turned up and the duration I was actually there. Very surprised to still see all these consoles. All these consoles were from the second car boot sale. I must have saw them around about 11:30. Between 11 and 11:30 I picked them up after it's been started at 6 o'clock in the morning. So sometimes it does pay to go a little bit later, because they probably are at a higher price at the start, but a lot less near the end. So the first thing I saw was this bundle here, a Wii bundle for a £5, what she wanted. So it's got a Wii console, it's got the Wii stand, it's got all the cables, and it's got 2 official nunchucks, but didn't come with any controllers, but does have all the paperwork to go with it, you know, the manuals and that. I got loads of controllers, so I can get this one set up. I'm looking around about £25–30 for a Wii bundle currently at the moment. They're not too high, but that's roughly what the prices are currently. So that for a £5 into that, I'm still fairly happy. So that was that one. Then I went around the corner and then saw another Wii bundle. Again, all she wanted was a £5. So again, it's the console. This one's got a cover missing. I've got loads of spare covers. It's got all the cables. Didn't have any things on it, but did come with a Wii dance mat family trainer. Doesn't have the game inside. She forgot to put it in, but I've got a spare one of these on my shop at the moment. So without a dance mat, without a mat, so what I'm going to do is take that off. I took it off last night, place it in the box, and then it's going to go out on its own, sort of on there. There's nothing in that, so that's fine. So I'm getting round about £10 plus postage for that. Right, so I carried on walking around, and then there's a lady had a big pile of games on a table, and I asked how much she wanted. She said 25 pence each. I thought, yeah, I'll take the lot for 25 pence each. nothing really special. We've got Futurama for the PS2, we've got King Kong for the PS2, they're probably about a £4 game each. Jesting Up, I've never had that, so I don't really know too much about that. It's a bit of a gangster one. iToy 2 and 3, and The Sims original. It's got disc 4 missing, I have noticed, and a Hot Date expansion pack. So that's about £4. That's about £6, but I'll have to sell that separate now because it's got disc 4 missing. So I might just sell them as replacement discs for 99p each, just to get some money back from them. So that was that pile. And then finishing up on the old walk around, I come across two things. So the first one was this PS2. No, it wasn't. No, I first saw a PS2 leather bag, sort of game console bag. They wanted £1 for that, so I snapped that up and I thought that'd go quite nice with a bundle. And then I saw a PS2 silver fat edition, sort of on here. She wanted £15 for it at first. I managed to get it down to £12. Hanging. It came with that. It came with an iToy and a game, but the game had a disc missing. So luckily I found one for 25p. So that's £7 plus postage with the game and the iToy alone. It's got a silver controller, sort of on there to go with that, and it's got all its cables and an 8GB memory card. So that I'm looking for about £30 for that set, sort of on there, and then another sort of £7-8 just for that one to finish it on there. And then a couple of charity shop hauls I picked up today. Well, the first one was a box set of The Hobbit. Paid £3 for the box set. I haven't looked at how much it's worth yet. So I usually sell box sets about £10 plus postage, sort of on there. So not too much sort of profit. And then I've literally just come back from a charity shop just now before I did this, and picked all these games up. So 18 games for £13 I think I paid. As someone who rings me up all the time, he says he's got games. I tend to take anything he offers me because sometimes he gets really good stuff and sometimes I don't. So today I've got some good games, some not. I haven't checked any prices yet. Smarties, sure, you can't really see this, it's really far away. Smarties, but what I have got, I'd made a sale this morning. Someone bought 6 games from me and some couple of cables and that, and they live in Norwich, and they've asked if I can deliver it, and they pay postage. They'll pay for fuel when I get down there. So they just paid everything off from PayPal, sort of on there. If you haven't seen Nick's video about how to accept money and bills and that, and sort of payments out of eBay, I'll put a link down below, and check his video out of how to do these things so you don't get kicked out. Yeah, he wanted to pay me cash and stop the listings, which I denied, sort of on there. I said you've got to pay it through PayPal, or I can take instant payment off, so you can give me cash on collection, but it needs to go through PayPal or through eBay. So he's happy to have done that, and he just paid anyway through PayPal now. But he did ask if I had any Crash Bandicoot games. At the time I didn't, but I just picked these 2 up. So I've now got 2 Crash Bandicoot games, so I'm going to email him now. I'm going to put these online, and paid £1 each for them. I'm going to be getting about £5-6 each for the games to come back, and I've guaranteed selling them this afternoon. And we go around and drop it off. We've got The Incredibles on the PS2, then we've got Garfield 2, The Simpsons, Metal Gear Solid, Dogs. This one I wouldn't mind having a look at is Master of the Universe. I didn't know they did this game, so I had a little play on that. It's going to be quite fun on there. So they're all I paid £1. I usually pay £1 each for non-sport games, and 25p for sport games. Just to get rid of them for them, I just do big job lots. So you've got basically FIFA games, some general golfing games, which you get normal. But I haven't seen this one before. SX Superstars, so I don't know how much that's worth yet. So hopefully a bit more than 25p. Basic golf. Tony Hawk Underground. I did get some good money for a Tony Hawk game not that long ago, so hopefully that one's in there. Some boxing. This one here, WAC 3. I got £7 for that not that long ago. Went abroad, so they paid. Oh, the disc is good condition, it's very good condition as well. So hopefully try to shoot for that. The box is broken, so what I'll do, what I tend to do when the box is broken, I take out one of the sport games and switch them over, so I've got a better box. And top spin tennis games, so nothing really special on there, but some fairly good money on that. And the last thing, a couple of PS1 games, some boxing, some thing. One what really did annoy me, we've got Abe's Odyssey, so about a 30 quid game, 20-30 quid game, but it's only got the thing, it doesn't have the manual or the front cover, so we'll see what I can probably still get about £10 out of that. Disc is good condition, so I might be able to get about £10 just for that on there. So that is all of the haul video for today. I did say I will put out a video where I've been going. Hopefully I'll get that out shortly. I do know the Monday haggle hasn't been on for quite some time. It's not going to be out today because I'm too busy at the moment due to schools coming back, so that will be starting next Monday for the Monday haggle. Probably will go at the later time of 7:30 in the evening. Due to I think that's a little bit better than the lunchtime. Put your comments down below if you want it in the lunchtime or in the evening if you've seen my Monday haggles. Other than that, I'm going to leave you now. Get going. I need to edit this, get all this put away because there's clouds coming over. It looks like it might rain shortly. Thanks again. I've said that about 3 times now. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.